Alright class, it's week 15 and lecture 58. In the last class I had given you homework. It was part C, right? So today I am going to start with this question so that you can tally your answers, or if you make a mistake then you can clearly understand the question now. The first thing in this question is that circumference is given. So we need to apply the working formula of circumference, and that is C is equals to 2 pi r. The value of C is 132 is equals to 2 pi r. We need to find the value of r here. So r is equals to 132 divided by 2 pi. Now if you divide 132 divided by 2 and divided by pi, it's 21. So you got the radius, it's 21 millimeter. After that we need to find out the value of total surface area. So first thing, we need to find out the curved surface area, and the working formula is pi r l. The value of pi we know 3.142, radius is 21, and the value of slant height it's given, that is 25. So it's 25 times 21 times pi, it's 1649.3. So that is curved surface area, and then I need to find the base area. So area of base, the base shape is a circle, and that is why the area of a base is area of a circle, it's pi r square. The value of radius is known, it's 21 square. So 21 square times pi, it's 1385.4. So the total surface area, we need to add the both values, it's 1649.3 plus 1385.4. So that is equals to 3034.7, right? So that is the total surface area, and that was the question part that I had given you in the last class. Alright, now moving on to the next question. It's question number 6 of the same exercise. A cone has a circular base of radius 6 millimeter. So first thing, I need to write down the data. Radius is 6 millimeter. Given that the curved surface area, now this point is very important, that curved surface area is known. Curved surface area is 84 pi millimeter square. Find its slant height. Now you need to try it by yourself first, and let me give you a hint. Whatever value is given to you, let's suppose in this question curved surface area is given, that means you need to apply the working formula of curved surface area, right? So you need to do it by yourself first. You got 1 minute to do that. Start. Apply the working formula of curved surface area. Substitute the values of curved surface area and radius. Solve the equation and find the value of slant height. Not a difficult question, easy question. I hope all of you had done it now. I will start after 40 seconds. Then I hope that all of you had done it, or at least applied the working formula and substitute the values. That is quite enough for me at the beginning. So curved surface area, the working formula is pi r l. The value of curved surface area, it's 84 pi is equals to pi. Radius is 6 millimeter, that is given, and slant height is unknown, right? Now we need to make L the subject of the equation, so it will be 84 pi divided by. Now 6 and pi are multiplying on the right side. When you shift on the left side, it will be in the division with 84 pi is equals to length. When you solve it, so pi and pi cancel each other. Now 84 divided by 6, it's 14. So the value of slant height, it's 14 millimeter. That is your final answer, right? I hope you got the question. You understand the concept, how we apply the working formula, how we substitute the values and find the unknown. Moving on to the next question. It's question number 7. Same exercise. A cone has a circular base of radius 15 centimeter. Radius is known, it's 15 centimeter. Given that the total surface area, pay close attention to that. It's total surface area, not the curved surface area. So total surface area is 1000 centimeter square. Find its slant height. Of course you need to do that first, you need to try it first, but let me tell you that total surface area is basically a sum of curved surface area and base area. Now you need to substitute the values of curved surface area, the working formula, and the working formula of base area and find the value of slant height. You need to do that, and for that purpose I give you a time of approximately 1.5 minutes. Alright, I place it right here. 1.5 minutes. It's curved surface area plus base area. You need to find out the base area first if you want, or you can apply the working formula of curved surface area. Substitute the values or substitute the working formula of curved surface area and base area, and after that substitute the values. If you know the working formula, it is very good. If you don't know the working formula, try to learn it as soon as possible so that you can apply it in the next question and solve it easily. Once you apply the working formula, substitute all the values, find the value of the slant height at the end. Make sure that you have the calculators. Alright class, I hope that all of you had tried it. At least you just write the working formula, substitute the values. It is very good at the beginning. Alright, so first thing, I will substitute the working formulas. So curved surface area is pi r l and base area is pi r square. Now I am substituting the values. Total surface area is 1000. Pi, radius is what? The radius is 15. Slant height is unknown, plus pi, radius is 15 square. Now we can solve this part, right? 15 square is 225, and 225 times pi, it's 706.8. So its value, it's 706.8 plus. Here I just multiply 15 with the pi. So 15 times pi is 47.12. It's 47.12. Length on the left side I have 1000. Now this 706.8, when you shift it on the left side, it will be subtract from 1000. So it will be 1000 minus 706.8 is equals to 47.12 L. Now 1000 minus 706.8, it's 293.2 is equals to 47.12 L. Now you need to make L the subject, so it will be 293.2 divided by 47.12 is equals to L. So the final answer of length is 6.2. So slant height is 6.2 and the unit is centimeter. That is your final answer. I hope that you got the same answer, and if you did not get the same answer but your working is right or it is correct till this step, then you are going good. After that, it is a simple algebraic equation solution, right? So if you did it right here, so you are going good, but try to correct it until you find the final answer. Right, class? I hope it is clear. Moving on to the next question. It's question number 8 now. Alright, class. An open cone has a slant height of 5 meter and a curved surface area of 251. Find the radius of the circular base. Alright. So what is an open cone? An open cone is like which has open surface at the top. In short, if I draw a cone, right, that is my cone, a normal cone. And if I say that it is a normal cone and we are talking about total surface area, so we will consider this part, that means area of the base, it's pi r square, and this conical part which is curved surface area, and it is pi rl. This case is for the normal cone. But if we have a open cone, let's suppose this cone is open. Now its total surface area is only the curved surface area because there is nothing solid lies here. It is a hollow from the top side, right? So our open cone is a cone in which there is no portion at the top of the cone, right? It is open from the top end. So that is what meant by an open cone. The word open differs in total surface area only. It is not related to volume, not with the curved surface area. It differs only in total surface area. Apart from that, all things are same like a normal cone. So it says that a open cone has a slant height of 5 meter, that means we have a value of length, and a curved surface area of 251. Find the radius of the circular cone. So before I start the question, you should try to start it. You need to find the radius. The curved surface area is given, that means you need to apply the working formula of curved surface area, substitute the values, and then find out the value of the radius, and you have a minute to solve the question. Done. First, apply the working formula of curved surface area, that is pi rl. Substitute the values of curved surface area and slant height, and then solve it to find out the value of radius. I hope that all of you had applied the working formula and substitute the values. So it will be curved surface area is equals to pi RL. The value of curved surface area, it's 251 is equals to pi. Radius is unknown but the length is 5 meters. Make R the subject of the equation, so R is equals to 251 divided by this 5 and pi multiplies on the right side. When you shift on the left side, it will be divided with 251. So 251 divided by 5 and divided by pi gives you the value of 15.9, which I take 16 meters after rounding off. So that is your final answer of the radius. Keep in mind that an open cone means there is no surface, no solid surface at the top, and the cone is a sort of hollow cone from the top. So you won't consider the top portion of the cone, which you consider in a case of a normal cone. By normal, I mean that no open cone. Alright class, is it clear? I hope now you have a clear idea how we solve the question involves a cone, volume of a cone, surface area of a cone, and vice versa. So moving on to the next question. It's question number 10 now, and it is a word problem. So first read the question carefully. It says, a conical block of silver has a height of 16 centimeter and a base radius of 12 centimeter. So first thing, it talks about the conical block. That means we have a shape cone, right? So we know for cone, we know the radius of the cone, it's 12 centimeter, and the height of the cone is 16 centimeter. The silver is melted to form coins. Now before proceeding further question, we should know that what exactly the shape of a coin is, right? Basically the shape of a coin is a cylinder, and we consider a cylinder like this, right? That is our cylinder. If I decrease the height of the cylinder, so it will look like a coin, like this one, right? So basically a coin is a shape of a cylinder. Now in a cylinder we have a height h and we have a radius r. The working formula of a cylinder is pi r square h. The curved surface area is 2 pi r h. For this question we just need the value of volume. Now it says the silver is melted to form a coin 1/6 centimeter thick. So we have a cylinder shape. By thickness it means the height. Height of a cylinder is 1/6. Either you can write 1/6 or you can write the decimal value of 1/6. It's 0.167 centimeter, and the diameter is 1 whole 1/2. It means 1.5 centimeter. That means the radius of a cylinder is 1.5 divided by 2. It's 0.75 centimeter. Alright class. Now it says find the number of coins that can be made. Now before starting the question, let me ask you one question before starting this. Let's suppose that I have a glass of water, right? I have a glass of water and in this glass I have 1 liter of water, right? 1 liter. Now I pour this water into a conical shape. Can you tell me, if I pour whole amount of water, how much water should be present in the cone? Of course it will be 1 liter, because the amount of water in a glass is 1 liter, and I am transferring the whole amount of water in a cone. That means I am transferring 1 liter of water in a cone, right? The same thing is happening here. What is actually happening? We have a block of silver, right? And when we melt the block and made a shape of cylinder from the melted block, basically the volume remains same. जितना मेल्ट करोगे उसी को तो यूज करके कॉइन बनाओगे. So the amount is same, the volume is same. Alright? Now first thing, I need to find out the volume of cone. Can you do that by yourself? You know the working formula, you have the values of radius and height. So give it a try, but before that I am giving you a time so you can note down all the things you can see on your screen, and for that purpose you have 30 seconds to note down all the things. Start. Once you note down all the things, then you will start with the solution. Now I expect that now you note down all the things that you can see on your screen. Now start doing the volume of cone. Start doing the applying the working formula of volume of cone. Substitute the values and find out the volume of cone. I hope that you have applied the working formula, substitute the values and calculate the volume of the cone. Now, so it will be 1 over 3 pi r square, that means 12 square, and height is 16. If we calculate it, so 16 times 12 square is 144 times pi and divided by 3. So volume of cone, it's 2412.7 2412.7 centimeter cube. Now the volume of the melted block is basically equals to the volume of cylinder, right? The strategy is same. जितना मेल्ट कर रहे हैं उसी को यूज करके we are making coins. So the condition is volume of cone is equals to volume of cylinder. That is our condition. The working formula of volume of cylinder is pi r square h. So the working formula of cylinder is pi r square h. The volume of cone is 2412.7. So the cylinder radius is 0.75 and the cylinder height or thickness is 0.167. So it will be the volume of cylinder, it will be 0.75 square multiplied by 0.167 multiplied by pi. So the volume of cylinder is 0.295. Now we need to find out the number of coins. We need to find out number of coins. Now before that, let me give you an example. Let's suppose you have a container which contains 10 liters of water. How much? 10 liters of water. And you have a glass which can fill up to 1 liter of water. So how many glasses you can fill from the container? Obviously you can fill 10 liters of glasses from the container. Or if I say that, let's suppose your glass can contain 5 liters. Now if your glass contains 5 liters and you have a total of 10 liters, how many glass you can fill? So what you will do, you will do 10 divided by 5 is equals to 2. That means you can fill up to 2 glasses with the volume of 10 liters. Right? Is it so? Now the same thing is happening in our question, but let me just clarify the one thing. The volume is not equal. We need to find the volume of cylinder. Now the total volume of the block, is basically the volume of the container here. So the total volume of the block is 2412.7, right? Similarly, in this example, I have told you that the total container has 10 liters. Similarly, the total volume of a block is 2412, and the cylinder volume is basically the volume of one glass. So in order to find how many glasses you can fill or how many coins you can make, you need to divide the volume 0.295. So 2412.7 divided by 0.295, it basically 8178.6. 8178.6. Or I can say that I can fill up to 8180 coins, right? That represents the number of coins you can make if you have a total volume of the block 2412.7 and the volume of one coin is 0.295. It is very similar example that I have told you in the beginning, or you can understand it like let's suppose you have a bucket of water in which you have 20 liters, right? And there is one glass which contain up to 5 liters. So how many glasses you can fill? So your answer must be 4. And how it is? Basically you are dividing the total volume of the water with the volume of 1 cup. So you will get that you can fill up to 4 cups of water with this amount of total volume and this 5 liter of single volume. The same strategy I applied in this question. 2412 represents the total volume and 0.295 represents the volume of one coin. So when you divide these two values, you will get the number of coins as similar that you get the number of cups here, right? So I hope that it makes sense in your mind and it is clear to you. The concept should be clear that how we are getting the number of coins by just dividing the total volumes, right? Now in your big book, if you see the answer different from 8180, then it totally depends on the decimal value, right? What your practice should be, you should consider decimal up to 2 places. And if any one of you has a confusion, what does it mean by up to 2 places? That means 5.632. If I say that take decimal up to two decimal places, so it will be 5.63. Up to 2 decimal means that there must be 2 numbers present after the decimal sign. Alright class? Okay. So moving on to the next question. Now we will attempt the question at random, but inshallah we will complete all the questions but in different sequence. Alright. It's question number 13. A cone has a circular base of radius 5 centimeter. So the value of radius, it's 5 centimeter and a height of 12 centimeter. Now you have the value of height 12 centimeter. Find the curved surface area. Now it is very easy question, right? So for that purpose, I give you a time of 1 minute so you can try it by yourself first. Radius is given, height is given, you need to find the curved surface area. First apply the working formula of curved surface area, then substitute the values and find the unknown. Done? I think that mostly of you attempt it in a wrong way, and why I am saying that you will just you will know after 10 seconds. Alright class, I hope that all of you applied the working formula, substitute the values. So the curved surface area working formula is pi r l, right? If you do your question like this, radius is 5 and you place the value 12 here, then it is wrong. Keep in mind that L is not the height, L is your slant height, right? To clear the concept better, I will draw the diagram here. That is my cone, right? And its radius, height and slant height. So you have the value of radius, you have the value of height. You can find the value of length by using Pythagoras theorem. So first thing, you need to find the value of length. It will be L square is equals to h square plus r square. So L square we need to find out. H is 12 square and radius is 5 square, right? So 12 square is 144, 5 square is 25. When you add both of these, 144 plus 25, it's 169. 169 is equals to L square. Apply root on both sides, so L is equals to 13. Now that is your slant height and you will use this length to find your curved surface area. Now curved surface area, it's pi r l. The value of radius is 5 and the value of slant height is 13. Now you need to multiply it. So 13 times 5 times pi, it's 204.2, and that is your curved surface area. So if you place the value of height instead of slant height, it will be wrong. Make sure that you have a clear idea the difference between the slant height and the height, right? So a lot of students make a mistake in these type of data entry mistakes, or you can say that silly mistakes the students done. So you need to pay attention while you are attempting a question of mensuration, right? You need to make sure that which alphabet represents which value, or you will result in the wrong answer. So for your homework, you need to do this question, this one. It's question number 14. You need to try it by yourself and you will start our new class from this question, right? It says a cone has a circular base of radius 8 and a slant height of 20. Find the volume of the cone. Keep in mind and remember this thing, that we need to find out the value of height to find out the volume of the cone, right? So that is your homework. You need to attempt this question, and if you do it right, it will be good. I think that mostly of you now can attempt this question in a correct way, because we have attempted similar questions like this in our previous lecture as well. So inshallah in next class I will show its solution, and I expect all of you to at least attempt the question, right? So that is your homework, question number 14, one question for all, and inshallah next class we will continue. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.